Members of the royal family of Jordan meet with the Jordan national basketball team in Amman. Members of the royal family of Belgium attend a commemoration service in Charleroi. And the Danish royal court releases new photos of Prince Christian of Denmark. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for August 8th, 2023. In Copenhagen, the Danish royal court released new photos of His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark on the occasion of his upcoming 18th birthday on October 15th, 2023. The images were taken by Danish court photographer Ms. Fran Voigt. Ms. Lene Ballaby, head of communications for the Danish royal court, also issued a press release regarding Prince Christian's upcoming birthday celebration schedule. The celebrations will begin on Sunday, October 15th, with the changing of the guard at Amalienborg. At noon, Prince Christian, members of the Crown Prince family of Denmark, and Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark will appear on the balcony at Frederik VIII's Slot. At 5 p.m., Her Majesty the Queen will host a glittering gala dinner at Christiansborg Slot. Ms. Lene Ballaby notes that the guests will include various Danish youth organizations as well as young people who have made their mark in the world of sports, arts, and culture. Over 200 young people throughout Denmark, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands will also attend the gala dinner and celebrations. On Tuesday, November 14th at 9:30 a.m., Prince Christian will participate in his first Council of State meeting. During the meeting, the prince will take the solemn oath, or declaration, that he will abide by the Danish Constitution. Ms. Lene Ballaby also notes that the prince will not, quote, have a seat in the Council of State before a succession to the throne has taken place, end quote. After taking the oath, or declaration, Prince Christian will be able to be appointed as regent. In Gråsten, Her Royal Highness Princess Benedikte of Denmark, as patron, presented grants from the I.P. Nielsen Foundation. Established in 2007 and named after the former Danish politician I.P. Nielsen, the foundation provides support for the benefit of children and young people in southern Jutland, including the educational development of southern Jutland schoolchildren. According to the Danish Royal Court, the foundation also provides, amongst other things, support for projects that, quote, emphasize experiences and learning that supports southern Jutland identity of children and young people and that develop their social skills, end quote. During today's event, 11 South Jutland organizations received grants from the I.P. Nielsen Foundation. Meanwhile, His Excellency Count Nikolai of Montpezat is enjoying his first week in beautiful Sydney, Australia. Yesterday, the Count and his longtime love, Miss Benedikte Thaustrup, attended the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup match between Denmark and Australia, held at the Accor Stadium. Team Denmark lost the match. The score, 2-0. After the match, the couple met with the team in their locker room to give the ladies a bit of support after their loss, as well as to pose for a few photos. The Count and Miss Thaustrup will soon begin their elective courses at the University of Technology in Sydney. In a recent interview with Numero Netherlands, the Count said that he decided to move to lovely Australia because it was an adventure that he was, quote, stoked to begin and super excited to live abroad again. The choice fell on Australia because it's so very foreign for a Dane like me. I have never been that far away, and I believe seeing that corner of the world takes more than 2 weeks holiday. Hence, I want to try to move there, end quote. Don't we all? I love Australia. On Sunday in Salzburg, Her Majesty Queen Sylvia of Sweden, accompanied by Miss Eva O'Neill, mother of Mr. Christopher O'Neill, the husband of Her Royal Highness Princess Madeleine of Sweden, attended the performance of Macbeth during the 2023 Salzburg Opera Festival. In Charleroi, Her Majesty Emerita Queen Paula of the Belgians, accompanied by her grandsons, His Royal Highness Prince Emerick of Belgium and His Royal Highness Prince Nicholas of Belgium, attended a commemoration service on the occasion of the 67th anniversary of the Bois du Cazier tragedy. On August 8, 1956, 262 miners of 11 different nationalities lost their lives in the Bois du Cazier disaster. Among them were 136 Italians. According to the online newspaper EU Reporter, a quote, lifting mechanism was triggered before the coal car had been fully loaded into the cage. 2 high-voltage electric cables were broken, thus starting a fire. The fire was aggravated by the oil and the air lines damaged by the mobile cage. Carbon monoxide and smoke spread along the galleries. A few minutes later, 7 workers managed to reach the surface enveloped in thick black smoke. Despite the many brave rescue attempts, only 6 other miners were saved from the mine. End quote. If you're interested in reading more about the tragic event, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the article. Last evening, Her Royal Highness Princess Margriet of the Netherlands sent a video message during the opening ceremony of the 2023 European Para Championships held at the Ahoy in Rotterdam. The princess was due to attend in person. However, last Thursday, she was admitted to the hospital where she was diagnosed with an acute herniated disc. The following day, Princess Margriet was discharged from the hospital and is currently recovering at home. In Amman, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan, accompanied by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II of Jordan, welcomed the President of the State of Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, to Al Husseiniya Palace. After the official welcoming ceremony, which included the inspection of the Guards of Honor and the playing of the national anthems, His Majesty the King, the President, and the Crown Prince held a meeting. According to the Royal Hashemite Court, during the meeting, His Majesty the King stressed Jordan's, quote, unwavering position towards the Palestinian cause, noting that the kingdom will continue to safeguard Islamic and Christian holy sites in Jerusalem under the Hashemite custodianship, end quote. His Majesty the King also discussed the importance of the international community's support in protecting the Palestinian people and stepping up efforts to, quote, create a political horizon to pave the way to relaunching serious and effective negotiations on the basis of the two-state solution, end quote. Yesterday, His Majesty the King and the Crown Prince held a meeting with the United States National Security Council Coordinator for the Middle East and North Africa, Mr. Brett McGurk, at Bai al-Urdun. During the meeting, discussions touched upon the historic ties between the Kingdom of Jordan and the United States, as well as ways to continue to bolster their strategic partnership. Discussions also focused on the latest regional and international developments, especially the Palestinian cause. As I mentioned in last evening's episode, Their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II and Princess Rajwa Al Hussein of Jordan, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Aya bin Faisal of Jordan and her husband, Mr. Mohammed Al Halawani, attended the 11th edition of the King Abdullah II Basketball Championship game between Team Jordan and Team Mexico, held at the Prince Hamza Hall. After the game, the Royal Highnesses went down to the court to meet with the Falcons, also known as the Jordanian national basketball team, to take photos as well as to congratulate the team on their win. So what was the score? 86-72. Congratulations, Team Jordan. And finally, in Austria, His Highness Prince Andreas of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, accompanied by his son, His Highness Hereditary Prince Hubertus of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, attended the 200th anniversary celebrations of the acquisition of Schloss Gleinburg by the Saxe-Coburg and Gotha family. Friday's celebrations took place inside the Great Knights Hall at Schloss Gleinburg. Guests who attended the festive event included employees from Austria and Germany of the Foundation of the Duke of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, local government representatives, residents of the town of Klein, family, and friends. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, August 9th, with all the latest world news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.